In good news, we got some PlayStation news. Yo, in this era where people are talking about, you know, the PlayStation 6 might get delayed till 2030. The price might be insane because of the RAM and the GPU shortage. It's nice to finally have some decent news in regards to upcoming technology. From PlayStation, Sean Layden says, Sony will not become 100% digital with the PS6, nor will it abandon the disc, because unlike Xbox, which leads in about 7 English-speaking countries, Sony is the #1 platform in 170 countries. It has a responsibility to players who don't have a connection. So basically he's saying that Xbox is popping pretty much in markets where they have more money, but PlayStation is popping in every market where they have more to spend, and maybe markets where they don't have as much to spend. And they have to be responsible in terms of how they make their platforms. This was said on a podcast. Let's listen to it.
Vi que la PS5 Pro no tiene lector de discos.
What the hell?
Dicho esto, ¿crees que la PS6
Is he gonna speak? This is how y'all know I don't be watching
No creo que Sony pueda hacerlo ahora.
Yo, I'm learning this nigga speak a different language. What the fuck? Yo, this nigga, give it up for Sean Layden. Hold on, bro. Hey, this how you know I don't be looking. I just see headlines and I save them, bruh. I know for a fact this nigga speak English. Like, I've seen him in plenty of videos. I didn't know. Shout out to my man. He bilingual. Okay, my bad. We just gonna have to take the quote then. Damn. I thought we was gonna play the clip and react to it and shit. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't be trying to rewatch shit. First of all, I feel like that's fake. I want to give like a real reaction. So I'll just see the headline, I'll save it, and we'll discuss it on the stream. That way it's more fun. But C. Shout out to Retro Gamer for translating this for us then. So that's the positive news. This doesn't to be fair though, this doesn't 100% confirm that the PS6 will have a disc tray, but it is hope that it will have one, because until Sony comes out and 100% definitively says it, we don't know. So I'm leaning towards this giving us hope though, because I don't want to see a world where there's not a disc tray. Because the moment everything goes 100% digital, for those, because some of you, what's wrong with going 100% digital? 100% digital on Steam only works because Steam tends, for the most part, to be pro-consumer. I know this is gonna hurt to hear, but listen, Sony ponies, Sony is not pro-consumer. Sony is pro-Sony. If they go 100%, and to be fair also, at any point, Valve could become evil before we go in on Sony. Matter of fact, I predict the most likeliness that Valve becomes evil, and I'm not speaking this to his existence, but the creator of Steam, Valve, is Gabe Newell, and he is older. When he passes away, and it's a board of directors that are controlling Steam, that's when it's more likely to go evil. But Gabe is a gamer who tends to be pro-consumer, so don't get it twisted. Valve could become evil too, and I'm not praying for that. But going back to Sony, them niggas is evil. We've been known they evil. Xbox is evil. All these corporations is evil. That's the point I'm trying to make. And them going 100% digital, why that would be bad is it means they have 100% control over the product. That means they most likely gonna start doing goofy shit, just like, speaking of goofy, Disney. You know, instead of being able to access whatever we want, you know, matter of fact, a good example is Nintendo does it. Nintendo loves to hold on to their IPs that would sell like hotcakes if they were always ready available, and instead release them once every 20 years. This year we're gonna pull out the Disney Vault, the Princess and the Frog. Nintendo does that. They did it with Super Mario Sunshine. It took 20 years to get another version of that shit, bro. And they'll control it by releasing it digitally on their platform. But then the problem is that digital download doesn't carry over to the new platform a lot of times. So then you might have had it on the Switch 1, but you don't got it on the Switch 2. The point I'm trying to make is, if you don't like what Nintendo's doing, if Sony does go 100% digital, there's a high probability that's going to happen on Sony platforms too. And that's why I would not, because for the people who don't understand the bigger picture, that's why you don't want it to be 100% digital, and you want it to have a disc tray. Ownership is important, because these motherfuckers don't want you to own anything. I'm getting off my high horse. I hope y'all understand that. We eventually will be selling the 7 Seas trying to find One Piece. Yeah, it's gonna force a lot of people's hands. Y'all seeing the weird stuff the Twitch chat is saying? What are they saying? I don't see nothing. I don't see anything they're saying that's weird. I think you're looking at the YouTube chat, bro. Anyways, other positive PlayStation news. God of War's developers' next big PS5 exclusive plotted for 2027 release. As reported on recent Sony Santa Monica studio, another unannounced PS5 project is in development alongside the newly announced God of War Trilogy remake. The game has been spearheaded by veteran director Cory Balrog. This nigga ruined the word, right? For every I gotta shit it.
Watch ban, everybody laughing. Everybody laughing, get fucking banned.
All right, so a ROG has been working on it for several years and is expected to feel like a new IP. The common consensus seems to suggest this will be an all-new God of War game set in a totally different mythology, specifically ancient Greece. I said Greece. Egypt. I'm tired. Fuck y'all. Africa. I said Greece. I can't read. I gotta laugh at that shit. Here's a really exciting bit, though. We could be playing it as early as 2027. Two reliable rumor mongers, Shinobi602 and Nate the Hate, have alluded as much in various venues. It's worth stressing, as always, that while these snoops are generally rock solid, they're reporting on an unannounced info here, which is always subject to change. But writing on Reset Era, Shinobi602 responded to a comment regarding that ROG in the new game, in which the user said they expected it around 2028, he said. Not that far, barring any delays, of course. That implies 2027, so 27, 28. I'm gonna be honest, even though none of this is confirmed, because none of it is, so take it with a grain of salt, I would be shocked, if the next God of War is not in Africa. If it's not in Egypt, I would be fucking shocked. I mean, the last two games have just been hinting at it. So where else the fuck would it go? I would want it to go to Egypt. Also, if it does go to Egypt, I know this probably won't happen, but I would like for it to happen. If the next one goes to Egypt, the third game in the rebooted God of War series, after that, can we be done with the game? A trilogy. Just give us the trilogy and then let's leave it there. Let's move on to a new IP, Sony Santa Monica. Because Sony Santa Monica kind of has become the God of War studio. Could you make something else? Love Kratos, but I don't know how much more they can do with that formula. So leave it at the third game. I missed that era of the trilogy, and then you move on to the next IP. Just my opinion. Y'all might disagree. I don't know. But a bit of God of War in the Bronx with some Tims and a Yankee fitted. Who would be the final boss? Like a big rat or something? Bro, I feel like Egypt is so overdone. Can we go somewhere else in West Africa? Egypt is overdone? Outside of Assassin's Creed Origins, can you name me another game in Egypt? I'm not even trying to be funny. The Prince of Persia, nigga, shut up. Let's look this up. Video games. Off the top of my head, that's the only one I know. Video games in Egypt, like at least they got to be older games that he's referencing. Best video games set in Egypt. I used to love this game. Tomb Raider 4, The Sims 3, Titan Quest, Star Sand. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is a terrible take, big dog. I knew I wasn't crazy. I wasn't. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. I actually love this game. This is from the GameCube era, PS2 GameCube. So then I gotta ask, because you feel like Assassin's Creed Origin is the only modern video game. And even that, when did that come out? AC Origins, release date. Tim's Raider. That shit came out in 2017. That's not even modern. It's almost retro, because retro starts at 10 years. Y'all know that, right? Next year, Assassin's Creed Origins will be a retro game. There is no modern Egypt game. What are you talking about, right? So then I gotta ask, wait. Then I gotta ask this question. In regards to the next God of War, if the article said that it was stated somewhere in Europe, would you have cared? Because I knew I wasn't crazy, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't. We did the research. It's not a lot of Egyptian video games. So if it was set in Europe, and let's say it was set in Greece again, would you care? Just find it very interesting. Just too much African shit, man. Just too much fucking African shit. One fucking game, bro. Kratos in Great Britain. That shit is fucking funny, dude. Oh my god. That's fucking fun. What about Yu-Gi-Oh? That shit don't count. Almost 10 years ago. Yo, time fucking flies. I feel like it was just yesterday I played this game, but yeah. Retro really starts at 10 years. That's right. Your PS4 is retro. Nah, he said West Africa. Oh, well, if you want to go to West Africa, okay. Like, so you want to go specifically to a different African nation. That's fine. I still don't think that the argument, though, the argument is fair because the original argument is Egypt is overdone. It's not. Now, if you just want to go to a different country, then just say that. Just say that. So then what other African country would you want to go to then? You want to go Ethiopia type shit? LOL TBH, no, retro is 10 years. No, it's not. No, it's not. Or 20 years, I mean. No, it's not. Retro starts at 10 years. God of War, Zamunda. That's not real, bruh. Retro is not 20 years, guys. It's not. Aztec is not African, chat. Yeah, who the fuck said the Aztecs? That's in South America. What are you talking about? Kratos in Nigeria. Keep in mind, they also have to have their own type of mythology, too. Let's see. Let's pull up the goddamn map and shit. Let's see here what we got. Damn, can we make it bigger? There we go. Where would it work? God of War. The God of War. I don't know why, but Somalia is speaking to me. Kenya as well. I'm trying to think here. I was thinking of Assassin's Creed, but I'm like, wait, we're talking about God of War, so you got to have the mythology thing too. Fuck, because I feel like there's certain countries for Assassin's Creed that would work really well. But we're not talking about Assassin's Creed. Botswana type shit. I feel like Kenya's speaking to me. Yoruba, isn't that Nigeria? Am I bugging? Ogon versus Kratos, maybe Angola. Yeah. If you want to make the argument somewhere else, but Zamunda is not going to happen. I'm going to tell you that much because that's not a real country, guys. It's not Kratos versus fucking Eddie Murphy, the god of Niger. That shit racist. Because you already know you don't want that. You don't want the god of Niger because you know what they're gonna do. I didn't know. Why? I know that that's pronounced Niger, but motherfuckers gonna be like, oh, I didn't know. I thought it was another word. I thought it was the god of, you know. What? The blacks say it. We don't need to go there, guys. We don't need to go there. But a bit of a ancient Mali would be cooler. Ethiopia. It could work. I got you. Hey, I stand on the fact that at bare minimum, though, whatever this third God of War is at, they need to, that needs to be the last one. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to go to any other African country just for the simple fact that the last two games have been setting up Egypt. And to be fair, I think one of the reasons why is I think in terms of the motherland, Egypt has the most popular, internationally known mythology. Like everybody knows Egyptian mythology gods, basically, like Anubis and Ra and shit like that, right? So it's also from like a marketing standpoint that would get people excited versus using something like super obscure. So I think that's more the reason why. Yeah, the Sphinx, all that shit. So you also got to keep that in mind too, marketing. Can you explain that? How have they been setting it up? Well, that would be a spoiler. But literally in God of War 2018, In God of War 2018, at the very end of the game, you might have not been, I don't know if you played the game, but literally at the end of the game, if I remember correctly, he like touched a wall or something like that. It's after you find out who Atreus is, and there were Egyptian gods on the wall and stuff. Like they were hinting they exist in the world. They definitely did. I'm not bugging. You said, yep. Shit, let me see if we can pull it up. God of War 2018 I don't know how to spell Egyptians. Don't laugh at my fucking spelling. Complete scene of Egyptian mythology. Let's see.
Happening. So it was like Kratos walking through the desert.
Bro, this is not what the fuck we're looking for. Foreshadowing Egypt. Oh, is this it?
Do not forget why we are here.
It's Ragnarok. Nah, it was definitely 2018. Because I specifically remember this moment because I was streaming it and I said, did they just hint at Egypt? And I remember getting excited about this shit. I can't spell Egypt. I can't spell a lot of shit, nigga. I did not do good in school. Yo, shout out to busting your mom up with a $20 super chat after saving for 2 years. Finally got me a decent PC. Thank you for showing me the light. Hey, shout out to you, man. Leveling up, and I appreciate the super chat. Appreciate you. Like in the vase, does that not look Egyptian? Am I bugging? It's in Nier's temple. He has a painting and visiting the different gods like Japanese, Egyptian, and Aztec. Where would that be at?
That's
like trying to
my
find
great desert land, very far from here.
Do gods live there?
Oh my, yes. Many, many gods.
Good or bad?
And not as simple as that, I'm afraid.
I mean, I feel like that was him talking about Egypt right there, but I know for a fact it was on them fucking walls. It's just a matter of finding that shit. Let's see. You said it was in the first video? It was in this first video? Hit the like button if you're watching on you. Hit the like button. It's the last mission.
Initially, it wasn't even going to be his kid. Like, I think the first pitch I gave was that we wouldn't even know what was happening. So it was like Kratos.
The one above it? So not this one. The one above this one? The first video in the search, bet. All right, my bad. So this one. You got to get a refresher, man. I played so many goddamn games. I can't remember everything. Oh, yeah, this is it.
Odin must have stolen it. But why?
Spoilers.
Always has his reasons. Might I have a look? Wow.
You said this was Celtic. It does look Celtic.
Why? What does it mean?
I haven't the foggiest. Isn't that unexpected?
Came out in 2018. It still looks good. It's probably the PC version.
That's Tyr. Traveling somehow. Perhaps magically. But what's that to do with the giants that they should devote a shrine to it? I'm afraid that is none to
Eye of Ra on the top left. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. There it is right there. It's super, super subtle. You see there's the Eye of Ra right there.
What's that to do with the giants that they should devote a shrine to it? I'm afraid that
the PS4 version looked better. Shut the Yo, we trying to break down the lore of the game. PS4 niggas be quiet, man. What the fuck? Like
What are those rooms in the corner?
said the PS4 version looked better. Fuck that PC version, man. Ban that guy.
How do you?
That's funny. Man. There it goes right there. That's fucking funny.
Well,
Oh.
Yes, all the gods of war.
his eyes, they are jewels, like yours.
no doubt signifying the gift of sight the giants granted us. Give me a closer look.
Was there anything else they showed? I can't remember.
Interesting.
Nah.
Very interesting.
What is that?
Whatever.
See,
Um,
plans concealed by Tyr, so none.
lightning god of Japan on the bottom left. Is that what that symbol represents right there? That's a lightning god from Japan. So they're saying it can be in a lot of different places then. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. But you got to be in tune. See, I knew that one. That's why I was able to catch that one. But it's very subtle, I guess, if you didn't catch the shit. And then also, in that other cutscene, the dude was talking about the land of sand that's far away. I'm pretty sure he was talking about Egypt on that one. I just feel like from a marketing standpoint, Japan could happen, but I feel like Egypt makes the most sense just because the marketing they'll be able to put behind it. So yeah, it was there. They were hinting at it. You had to be paying attention. I thought it was cool. Let's just make sure it's the last one. Let's see. What else we got? What other news we got? Oh, take this with a super grain of salt, man. The God of Baltimore. Chill. You talking about that nigga that used to hunt people down in The Wire? What was his name? What's the name coming? Leaks the long-awaited Riot Games MMO. Yeah, Omar coming. The God of Baltimore. The long-awaited Riot Games MMO that's been in development since 2020 is set to release this upcoming March, according to the messages sent by David Fweek on the official League of Legends Discord server. Take this with a grain of salt. I saw this on the For You page. I just wanted to yap about something. I don't know if this is real or not. We're planning to release the MMO sometime during August. They said March, but then he says August. Word? He said, yeah. But it does say MMO though. My thing is, who leaked this though in the group chat? That's what I want to know. Do y'all believe this is real? I've seen other rumors that they're working on an MMO. I don't know how real this is because I don't know, man. Riot is poor. They just laid off half their staff for what's that joint called? For 2XKO, and it's barely been out a month. MMOs, one of the reasons why, for those unaware, why MMOs they're not made as often as other genres. MMOs notoriously are some of the most expensive video games to make. First of all, you have to craft a massive world that can hold thousands of players per server. Then you got to create a whole storyline, gameplay elements. Like, they're just incredibly expensive to make and then maintain, because they're all trying to chase the goal of World of Warcraft. And I'm here to let you guys know, World of Warcraft has been around since 2004. It still hasn't been toppled. So like I feel like if they are working on an MMO, this could be the game, if it doesn't succeed, that fucking sends Riot into fucking the red, basically. He says he's a pedo in the second image. Wait, what? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? It's never happening. I don't know if I believe this shit. Yo, YouTube chat, what's going on, man? What's going on? The next topic. Below SRS, I couldn't see below SRS. It's cut off, so I don't know what was said. I don't know. Other news. Marvel Rivals teases new announcement at its in-person fan event this March. It's been more than a year since Marvel Rivals, the hero shooter based on the famous comic book brand, was released. Marvel Rivals has proven itself as a competitor in the space to genre heavyweights like Overwatch and shown that it's got legs. Now NetEase is looking to celebrate its success with an in-person celebration. NetEase and Marvel Rivals have set a date for the Marvel Rivals Assemble, a live event meant to mark the occasion and look to the future. On March 3rd, the team will take over the legendary El Capitan Theater in Hollywood for a show that will reportedly deliver exclusive reveals, all new content, and moments designed to celebrate the Marvel Rivals universe. Fans who attend the show will be the first to hear about many exciting new developments for Marvel Rivals, including the first glimpse of the game's 2026 roadmap, which will almost absurdly be packed with cameos of upcoming heroes and teases of new locales from the extensive universe of the comics, shows, and movies. Marvel Rivals most recently added Elsa Bloodstone to the roster as part of the game's latest mid-season update. Besides looks at Marvel Rivals' future, the event will also feature a panel gathering the game's extensive voice cast, as well as some surprises. The full list provided includes renowned voice actors, such as these people. The question is, will it be toxic in real life like it is in the servers, man? Y'all think they'll bring up the Kingsman drama when they look back at the year? Y'all think they'll talk about that shit? Bring the gas mask, Android beat for sure. We forever catching strays. Yeah, people just saying shit, bro. The who drama? The Kingsman drama. The 40K tournament? That'd be funny if Marvel Rivals came out and announced their own 40K tournament. Yo, people are saying Neo 3 is trash. Is that true? No. Who said that? Your ball and gun friend? It's been quite the opposite. I've seen people go as far as to say Neo 3 is Team Ninja's Elden Ring. Like, that game has been getting praised. What are you talking about? Yo, y'all gotta come out y'all gaming bubbles. Who said that shit is trash? I literally not heard anybody say that. Yeah, also there's a demo out. It took me 11 hours to beat the demo, so you could try it for yourself. PS4 players are saying Neo is better. Ah, that makes sense. I heard Neo is good, though the art direction is very mid. The art is weird. Certain parts look really good, and then certain parts don't. It's like hit or miss. But the main reason you're playing Neo is for the gameplay. But nah, there's the demo. Just download the demo and try it for yourself, man. It's free. You can get easily. It took me 11 hours to beat it. You'll know if you like the game by the end. Cinder City is an exciting upcoming shooter MMO. It's third person and being developed by NCSoft, which means lots of microtransactions. Perry Slop. Global beta planned for Q2. Full release expected Q4 of 2026. It's expected to be one of NCSoft's big financial drivers this year. The game definitely has my interest, even though it's not my usually type of MMO. Translation, more live service microtransactions coming. You guys keep asking why these studios keep making these live service games. Is because y'all love them. Does this interest anybody? NCSoft equals heavy grinding or microtransactions. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. You said off stream? Dude bro music. This music sounds like an intro in one of Ethos' old videos for his montages and shit. Put it on the Concordian timeline. You don't want to do raids shooting at big Gundams and shit? Marathon and Halo had a baby. I'm assuming it's gonna be free to play. GeForce powered by advanced AI. Somebody said this should look awful. It looks generic. Yo, shout out to Dex Lab. I would have to see a review for I get interested, but it looks a little generic. But hey, more live service games for you live service fiends. Zoe 101 ass music. Yo, chill. In more positive news, Mugenics has sold 1 million copies in its first week of release. Now, I watched the trailer, and admittedly, I don't know what the fuck this game is, but people seem to really like it, and I'm not gonna knock it. If you like it, we love it. I'm just gonna say it's not for me, because at the end of the day, rising tides raise all ships. So anytime somebody succeeds, that's good for all of us, because it allows us to have more of what we enjoy. So I always do my best to try to celebrate what the fuck going on. It's a great handheld game. I watched the trailer. I just couldn't tell what kind of game it was. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to pass because I'm thinking too hard about what it is. It's a turn-based breeding simulator. Yeah, I'm good off that. What was I saying? Absolute Batman cover number 20. You know, Robin's coming, guys. Robin. They've been leaking all types of fucking Batman shit, man. I don't have anything else to say other than Batman's coming. Said what? I'm not gonna lie. Yo, real shit before we get on the game. Like, do you say that out loud or you just say it in the chat? Like, let's say you have a Steam Deck, right? And you at work, right? And you in your cubicle, you got some free time, you on your lunch. So you boot up Mugenics. And one of your coworkers comes over and they're leaning over on your cubicle, looking down at your Steam Deck while you're playing it. And they say, hey, buddy, what are you playing on your Switch? Well, actually, it's not a Switch. It's a world-renowned Steam Deck, okay? Yeah, all right, buddy. What are you playing on your Switch? I'm playing this game called Mugenics. Do you say to your coworker, well, what kind of game is that? Is it like a shooter or something? No, it is a cat breeding simulator. Like, you might want to keep that to yourself, bro. That shit sound crazy. You're like, yeah, hello, HR? This nigga's breeding cats at work. What the fuck? It's not the type of pussy you're supposed to be getting.